Broadcasting live from the WDCE studios out of the University of Richmond. You're listening to 90.1 FM from the most trusted puppet in media. Hold on, reporting since Roswell. I'm Sam NewsMan, yes, and this is Saturday morning. I want to thank everyone, of course, for joining in and watching and listening to the show. Now, I just tried to get on Instagram. Now, the other day, I was able to get on Instagram, but I can only get on Instagram if someone invites me to their live. I cannot go live. Still banned on Instagram. No, we're still banned on Instagram. Everybody says, well, Sam, you have 8,000 plus TikTok followers. Why don't you just go live on TikTok? You know, every time I try to go live on TikTok, I get banned from going on there for a week too. No, listen, that's just what happens. Well, listen, all I'm doing is reporting the news every day. I try not to give too much commentary. I'm just reading the headlines. And here I am getting banned. Getting banned. Shout out to Junkie on Crafts and Bills. Good morning to you. Yes, we are broadcasting live here from an actual radio broadcast frequency. Reason why I say that's important, because everybody's always just like, well, Sam, do you have a podcast? No, I do not have a podcast. Well, I could take this and make it a podcast. And maybe we'll eventually do that. But right now, all I'm worried about is just broadcasting on the internet correctly, right? Because I can't do it when I'm trying to get there on Instagram. I can be invited to people's lives, but I can't go live myself. Oh, yeah, listen, this is very important to know. Because we have some important things to get to. And of course, you ask, well, what are those important things, Sam? What do we need to get to? Well, the first thing is that you need to make sure that you are downloading the Live 365 app. That is the first thing you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is download the Live 365 app. Reason being why? Well, because that's where you'll be able to hear the music that is played when you're not hearing my beautiful puppet voice. I can't play that music on the internet. No, but it's on the radio. And we do plan to play quite a bit here. I do have some things set up here for the start of the show in just a few moments. We'll get to them. Yes, Nick at Night, Nickelodeon, celebrating Nickelodeon anniversary. Deep Cut Dave is going to call in just a bit. Well, not this segment, but after the music. And we'll talk about some of the things that we have lined up. Good morning, Big M. How are you? Like I said, so we do have people that are chatting with us. The chat is live. Once again, broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure, once again, download the Live 365 app. Search WDCE, and you'll be able to listen to the songs as I play them. But like I said, you won't be able to see them here. You won't be able to see them here on the camera, but you want to hear the radio. Listen, it is a radio show first. It's just a benefit that you can see me as well. No, they can't see me on Instagram. Why? Listen, why do you guys got to rub it in? Why do you have to? Why? Why do you have to do that? Listen, I'm already upset enough, and you guys want to rub it in back there. Okay, so the big important news, and of course, we'll be talking about this throughout the day and throughout the rest of the month. And that is, drum roll, please. Drum roll. There we go. Yes, drum roll. Yes, drum roll is that we did make the top 5. We made the top 5. We did make it. Yes, we did. What's the old adage? Self-high fives all the way around. No, we made it. We did make it. We're in the top 5. We were in the top 5 last year, but we only stayed in the top 5. You have to make the top 3 so you get invited to the old fancy dinner over at for the Richmond Times-Dispatch. That's where you get to shake hands with all the doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs. Yeah, well, listen. Hey, I want to shake hands with the doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs. And I'm sure that if they realized that a real media puppet was one of the top 5 morning radio hosts here in Richmond, they would say, well, hey, Sam, I want to shake your little fella hand too as well. That's right. So we would listen. So the idea, of course, is voting. Now, this is a little bit different than the other one. The other one was a nomination round where you just nominated it one time and that was it. You nominate, go your merry way. This one's going to be a little bit different. This one, you vote every single day. Every single day, you'll be voting. Yeah, right. Yes, every single day from one email address. Well, if voting from, you mean yes, your family members can vote from their email addresses. Yes, I think there might also be a phone number too. Might get a phone number for people to call in. You can call in your vote. You can call in your vote. You can do that too. We'll have more information on that, but the voting starts July 11th. July 11th through July 30th, and you can vote every single day. In fact, you were supposed to vote every single day. Last year, we did 17 days in a row on the radio, and by the end of it, we ended up in Raleigh at GalaxyCon. We're not going to do that this year. No, but we will be streaming live every single night during the competition, sometimes on TikTok, a lot of times on YouTube, and sometimes we'll be on Instagram, but I'll have to get the invite from whoever is hosting it. Remember, I can't do it myself. But like I said, we'll cross those bridges here in a couple weeks, about a week or two, when the voting starts. But I will keep you posted. I will be posting reminders every single day, ad nauseum. So don't get upset. Don't get upset just because I'm sitting there trying to remind you to vote every day. I mean, you should be voting every day. And, far be it from me to allow you to forget. We're not going to let that happen. So once again, July 11th through July 30th, that is the time when we will be doing the votes. For the Best of Richmond. Best local morning radio show here in Richmond, Virginia. In the top 5. Listen, 2 years in a row in the top 5. Or for your old little, was it humble correspondent? Humble media puppet correspondent? Humble. No, whatever. But here we go. Okay, so it is 9:20 here on the first day of July. The first day of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. That's right. It is the first of the month, July 1st. At 9:20, July 1st, here in the year 2023. Got a whole full show here ready to go. I got some things that are already pulled for the D block, some new things that you guys haven't maybe heard in a while. The D block's always one of my favorite segments, but that'll be a little bit later in the show. The top of next hour, of course, we'll be talking about some current events, politics. I'm not really sure what's happening in the third hour just yet, but it'll be something. It'll be something. Well, no, I mean, we got something planned, but I'm just not going to give it all away just now. No, not going to do that. No, but we do have everything planned out. It's going to be a busy show, but the first thing that I needed to do was to once again go over everything with you guys, the voting, social media at Sam Newsman, all over social media. That's where you can follow me. Remember, download the Live 365 app. Got a couple of songs here that are coming. Pinwheel opening, today's special, The Third Eye, Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea opening, Danger Mouth, Mysterious Cities of Gold, and You Can't Do That on Television. Here as we celebrate Nickelodeon, here once again on this first day of July, here in the year 2023. Radio only segment coming up, which is why you need to download that app, because Deep Cut Dave will be on the other side of this music break to break down these songs. Here on the only radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real media puppet. From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning.